Hello, Pete. See you up.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Cheerio. Thanks very much.
This is Alistair Brown. Tony Brown is square. Gemmell getting back goal side. Shilton to meet him and cut the angle. And Tony Brown furious with Alistair Brown getting behind Burns. Tony Brown, point saved by Shilton.
He really got hold of that and Shilton up to turn it over. Okay. Kennedy. Nice move that by Newcastle. Penalty. Mitchell. Mavros goes in. Here's Mavros. Left foot. Well, that was the left foot that everybody's been talking about. Mavros to Nickelodeon into a drive. Great save. Schuster. Well, that's worked a lot. Muller. Cleanly away from Lloyd. Oh! Just picked up and curled away from the corner. Very nearly unbearable to watch, let alone the play. Here's Kanopka with a fine effort in the save by Jordan. Can he recover? And he does. The only real save he's had to make, and he made it so well twice.
Oh, it's a good one too. He curved that one round. Good drive, good save. It's a good one, and Shilton had to do just that. Zip it up over the bar. Shilton comes, the ball was out, it's a goal kick.
Onto the near post and well collected by Shilton. That's a fair ball for Tassos, who was onside, and Shilton showing he can play.
Il a bien détaché Herman, centre et trop sur le but. Shilton.
Dalglish making ground in the centre. Well held by Shilton. Highway to his right, McDermott to his left has gone through. Offside, McDermott surely. Oh, still fine goalkeeping. Casey's shot. Could have been deceptive, it was going away. Good turn, Dalglish. Oh, Shilton makes it look easy. It's come to Dalglish. Oh, what a save! And when they asked Shilton to produce it, he certainly did. Johnson got in, Dalglish hit it first time, and there's Shilton at his best. Thompson's header. Into the safe arms of Peter Shilton. Hughes. Spreads confidence wherever he goes, doesn't he? Just split by Kennedy.
And the way is suddenly blocked up. Oh, and Dalglish guessed what Anderson was going to do, and Kenny Burns is angry. Oh, it's going to be taken by Crawford. Good try, hit the post from Powell. Goal. What a beautiful try from Steve Powell.
Oh, got easily away. Put back by Ward and superbly tipped around by Shilton. There's a real gap and he dropped it well. Pretty cleanly struck by Brazil. Here's John Moore. Oh, finally set up. There's Tyson. Brazil.
Kennedy. Oh, it's a brilliant save!
Shannon's effort. Here's Butcher. Oh, it's a fine save. He was offside anyway. Though neither was to know that it wouldn't have counted anyway.
Couldn't quite take control of it. Little cross coming in there, and Lloyd, I thought for a moment, was going to get in the way of Peter Shilton. A long shot. Oh! Falling for a good save as that ball bounced awkwardly in front of Peter Shilton. Nervy might try to hammer one, which he does, and Shilton down superbly.
Shilton crowded out there, but oh, it's still loose. And is it in the net? No, it isn't. The goalkeeper seems to have fallen on the ball right on the line. The Germans were feeling it was over the line in the first place. Now, what's the referee going to do? It was a real scramble. Forrest just sort of trying to sort it all out. I think he must give Shilton a free kick for what happened on the line. He was battered and...
Lebu. The save.
Souness, Kennedy. Another brilliant save by Shilton. Souness. A tremendous shot again from Souness, who looks back in despair. How can you beat Peter Shilton? And in fact, the only person to beat Peter Shilton this afternoon was Peter Shilton himself.
Johnson in front of Shilton. Dalglish, a cunning corner, and Shilton fumbled it but escaped. Exactly what they're looking for from him tonight, but maybe Johnson can. Good save by Shilton.
Here's Ward. Played in for Ryan to shoot. Good stop by Shilton again.
Here's Greenup. And then making Shilton work.
Oh, beautiful try from Wilkins.
He said it's with York, and a good save.
Green again, and Shilton battles. Fine save! Really marvellous save by Shilton. The nod down, which was right. It came up at just about the right height for Shilton, but even so,
Getting that one up.
Little touch into Brazil. Great goalkeeping. But Murin and Walk goes in, and Shilton came out well. Mills, big long one for Brazil to chase after. Oh, good try. He saw Shilton well off his line. Gets the cross in. And Shilton only just managed to grab hold of it.
we've got Walk looking for a position outside the area. Shilton's there.
Coming off Ward. And in the end, coming back off Peter Shilton, but that was very close for Brighton.
It's still in play at the moment. We'll have a look at that again in just a second. And the header from Robinson palmed away by Shilton. Gregory again. Well, that was a bit closer than it looked from here. And Shilton really had to go full length, and he still didn't make contact. Robinson's got a chance. Great stuff! Oh my goodness, I thought for a moment Smith was going to make it up. The shot from Robinson.
Because it was deflected right at the last as almost might come for Hilaire to hit one, and a good save by Shilton. Finding Nicholas, driving one there, what a good save! What a good piece of football. Peter Nicholas whacking it out for something like 25 yards, and Shilton just getting up and tipping it over.
Near post. Oh, if he keeps his head, no, he tried it. Tried to chip Shilton.
Regis, and a really fine effort by Batson. Owen, fine save. But here's Brian Robson. Oh, he's hit the post. And a fine save by Shilton, who got across to deny Alistair Brown. one. And good save by Shilton. All the big guys getting in together. That's a fair shot too. And well taken. In fact, Shilton held that in his hands, but his body was all behind it.
Walk's gone into the danger area, and Shilton held that one, and it was such a difficult ball. Oh, and the whistle is offside. No, the linesman says yes, the referee says play on, half the players have stopped, the other half hadn't. Well, that was a bit of a mix-up.
Or maybe Shilton moved. Well, he's got it. Well, wouldn't you know it? Twice taken penalty drama, repeated from last Saturday.
Peter Shilton, I gather you got a message for Terry Biddlecombe.
Yeah, well, it's from the lads actually, because one or two of the lads enjoy going to the races, and we always watch the programme on a Friday, and we always listen to Terry's tips. And well, actually, it's a good spur for us really, because we know we've got to win on a Saturday, because we keep betting Terry's tips, you see. So we've got to get.
You need the bonus money.
We need the bonus money, yeah.
What do you think of that, Biddlecombe?
Well, I think he's telling a bit of untruth at the moment. I think if you follow me this week, it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Basically, I think before we had a little sort of 9-week discrepancy, and I was going well. But last week, Gary said to me, he said, we must have a Yankee. I said, you must be joking. The ground's wrong.
Don't listen to him, he's worse than you are.
Word. Unbelievable. So I had one winner.
Yeah.
What about this weekend? Are you going to follow him this weekend or what?
Well, he's one of the best jockeys I ever saw, so as far as I'm concerned, I'll keep following. I'm a loyal person, so I've got great beliefs in him. I think he'll come good.
Thank you, and I think you're doing a bloody good job yourself.
Thanks, Terry.
And I think if you'd like to phone in a tip, Peter Shilton's tip, and whatever his name is, Martin O'Neill.
He likes the horse there as well, yeah.
And you can take me on.
Well,
little challenge for you.
All right, then we'll have a go, yeah.
Okay.
Well, obviously, sort of a little bit surprised at first, but on reflection, I think it could be a good thing, really. I don't, it's very difficult when you've got two English sides in one competition, especially the European Cup, and especially as Liverpool won it last season. So really, in a way, it's nice that we can both meet together and sort out who should be the representatives in the competition.
You got the best of Liverpool last season, 4 matches. They haven't beaten you. Are you confident you can do that again?
Oh, I think we've got to be confident because we won the league by 7 points. But Liverpool are obviously a very experienced side. They won the European Cup last season, and any game against them will be very difficult. But I think it will suit us probably more than them that it's a two-leg affair.
Now, you could have been playing some obscure side from the other side of Europe. You're not. You're playing Liverpool, a team you know well. Will that make any difference to the approach to the match?
Well, that's true actually. I prefer to go to Liverpool than Poland or Russia. I've been there a couple of times and that's not very pleasant. But no, I think that we know each other, we know everything about each other, and like I say, it's a two-leg affair. So, and the first leg's here, which I think will suit us again. So once we've sort of sorted this one out, then we know exactly where we're going to go from there.
You've seen a lot of major occasions at Wembley, Peter. How would you put the Charity Shield in perspective, really?
Well, I think it doesn't matter what you play for at Wembley. I think it's just a special occasion just to get out there on the pitch. I mean, to me it's the best stadium in the world, and if you go out there and play in a five-a-side with nobody watching, it's still special. So to play in any match in front of 100,000 people, it's got to be something worth playing for.
Peter ranks as #1 and has been #1 now for 15-20 years. I went to watch him at Mansfield. He was playing in front of about 7,000 people at Mansfield, because in those days nobody knew Shilton could play. He'd got a record number of caps along the line, but in those days nobody fancied him. They thought he was overpaid, over-muscled, and not as good as people thought. And I'll repeat, I went to Mansfield to see him play in front of 7,000 people, and we signed him. And then his career took off. If you're a centre-forward, for example, having got through 2 ugly, ignorant, thug-like centre-halves, then you have to then face Shilton, and you've got to then put it in the net. It was a daunting prospect. And I always thought that when centre forwards or inside forwards or strikers, whatever name you want to put to them, got through our defence and then had to face Shilton, they went, oh shit, we'll scrap it. You can't be up there with bullshit. If you're a bullshitter, obviously you go out overnight. But he stayed there because he's the best goalkeeper and he's good at his job. He had a tremendous impact. He was signed, I think, in the month of September. We went on to win European Cups, League Cups, League Championships, and you name it, we won everything in sight. So that was the type of impact he had.
We were just a great all-round team. It wasn't necessarily a team of youngsters either. I mean, we had quite a bit of experience in the side, but we had a lot of players that were establishing themselves at that time. I mean, the likes of Tony Woodcock and Peter With. I mean, you know, they were our striking partnership, but they weren't well known as such. And then you had the experienced players like Larry Lloyd and Kenny Burns, who had been around at other different clubs. So it was a mixture. John McGovern.
Woodcock and Battles has got it!
He had a rather different impact on Larry Lloyd and Kenny Burns because they used to give him stick in the sense that he was getting all the headlines and all the credit, and they said, just a minute, you shit, the ball's never got through to you.
I asked for a transfer from Nottingham Forest because, to be quite truthful, the side had fell away. The side that I played with and we won the trophies was for about 3 years, and then the side started to break up and a lot of players were transferred. You know, started with Peter With, Tony Woodcock left, etc. There was a lot of transfers to I mean, we actually bought Trevor Francis for £1 million. That was one transfer out of a lot of transfers that went on, and we weren't as successful after that period. We, for 2 years, we didn't really win the sort of trophies we had done, and I got to a point where I felt that something told me that you know, that a change might do me good.
Being the businessman I am, I might as well have got some cash for him or a few bob for him. So he went, and he went to Lorry for 275,000 quid, which is chicken feed nowadays, but it wasn't in those days. He made one mistake, Shilton did. He should have stayed with me, and then we could have gone on to win domestic prizes as I've gone on to do it, and he's failed to do it. The only time he won anything domestic was when he was working with me. So if he looks back, he dropped a clanger. When I sold him to Laurie McMenemy, he came out with that phrase also regarding a good goalkeeper is worth 10 points a season. Shilton is, was, and will ever be until he hangs his boots up. Well, I like staying in work, and it's dodgy in my profession. Now, whether it's dodgy in his or not, I don't know. I think it is. He's been lucky where he's never been injured, obviously, and apart from me getting injured when I was 28, I've never been injured yet until I fall off this f***ing wall, and then I'll be all right.